10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All hail the knights of the Gimmick table, where we spit the truth at the infamous round table. I am LowRyda, the artist formerly known as Stockade, now Kaide Lothbrok, almost
Yes,
Mr. Canceled.
Hey, I tried. I tried my hardest.
Listen, man, you know, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I was willing to fall on this sword, man, because
Dude, we wouldn't have been canceled, man. Look, I get it. I understand it. I'm not going to dwell on it.
yeah,
I'm being punished. I'm being punished today for it. So,
are you?
well, with our guest.
With our guest today.
Look, all I'm going to say is because there's been a lot of listen. I got hit up a lot about it, and I'm going to put it out there. It was it was something that was brought to me. I was okay with it because I firmly believe that everyone should have their side of the story because, you know, we only get one side of the story. And I'm not making excuses for anybody or saying what is true or what's not true. I'm all about fair and equal playing field. So if somebody's got their side of it, they should speak. Hey, look, we had Lucifer Darkseid on, and then we had his partner on.
2 weeks later. Exactly.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. You know, we don't take sides. And you look at it, and again, I have no love for Danny D'Amato whatsoever, and this is not anything to do with the situation. It's just I've never been a Danny D'Amato guy. I respect him for what he's done for deathmatch wrestling and what he's, you know, his success. I wish him well, but out of respect for you, out of respect for Louis and you, you know, it was my call to pull it. And if anyone has an issue with that, you know, I'm not a hard person to find, but you know, I think in time, you know, that story will be out there. And again, look. If I'll say this, if he did what he's accused of, and there's without a doubt people have proof, then let him just dig a hole deeper for himself. You know what I'm saying?
That was my take. Is we have him on if you know, and maybe he just wants to come on and say he's fucking sorry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, dude,
I don't know the dude. I don't know half of the shit that he's accused of. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, I was interested to know what his side of the story was, and
exactly. And you know what's funny about this situation?
We got the Boogaloo in the building,
and he's gone.
He gone.
You know what's funny? Look, I'm not gonna. Again, I don't want to dwell on it. Literally that day though, before the boss here was like, we're not doing it now. I was sent a few images of. You know, someone that's wasn't directly involved in it, but someone that's dating one of the exes, and there's some police reports that I didn't even know existed of said person. So, you know, again, it's stupid. I tried getting us canceled. I can't even do that right, so fuck
it. Listen, man. Hey, Boogaloo, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
I do appreciate you
gracing us with your time today.
Yeah.
So here, I ran a little late at work, and then my family bought dinner, so we had a nice steak.
Man.
What'd you have? Nice steak dinner.
I had a little steak dinner, and I was like, and I totally forgot it was, totally forgot it was Wednesday. So
that's great.
This fucking guy.
He's like, where you at? I'm like, oh shit, running late. I haven't even taken a shower yet, man.
Well, you should. Yo, listen, we should. That really.
I got Hugo de Basuda all over me.
You should have done the podcast from the shower. We would have been fucking in the
Yeah, that
shower.
would have been awesome.
There we
the
go.
And that,
ratings
how
would
you
have been through the
doing?
roof.
Thank you for tuning in.
And
As
that would
always,
and that would have loved
appreciate
that. And that would have loved that.
But yeah, man. So, did you have any bookings this past weekend, bro? Or
I did. Oh, actually, so the show myself and Foxy were originally scheduled for got canceled. The promoter got really sick or something crazy. He was in the hospital.
I thought you were gonna say he saw the flyer for the Tuesday show.
Well, I mean, for the sake of the story, he canceled us due to the flyer. No, he got in the hospital. Something, some type of like crazy migraines. His blood pressure was up. Dude, he's feeling fine now, but it was a scare. And lucked out. I messaged a couple promoters, and somebody was like, "I'd love to have you on." So me and Foxy went up. It was the first time I ever wrestled in Connecticut, and it was Foxy's return to Connecticut after like 14 years.
You've never wrestled in Connecticut,
dude? I've been to Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Maine, Jersey. I've been everywhere else besides Connecticut, because the only companies that I know of that ran Connecticut were like either really, really like one-time shows or NEW. I've never wrestled in Connecticut, so that was a cool one to check off the list. Is like if I had a map of where I wrestled, it'd be like all colored in, and then one open spot, and it'd be that little tiny spit of land, which is Connecticut. And I got to check it off. The guy loved me and Foxy. I got to work Dandy Man, which I'm sure you guys know Dan the Man.
Who the fuck is Dan the Man?
Really, he was an ECPW guy, fucking way back. ECPW, Gino Caruso guy. He was.
Oh.
He started with Foxy. Foxy knows him. That's why I'm surprised you don't. Anyway.
If you didn't wrestle in New York City, I don't know you.
but yeah, no. And then got nothing this weekend. Gonna relax. And then July 2nd, July 16th, July 30th, August 7th, 6th and 7th. I got we got like 9 or 10 shows lined up throughout the end from August.
Yeah, I saw that post, man. You guys are looking busy. I like it.
We're busy. We're getting there, man. She's fucking out there killing it. She's out there trying to get the hustle on and get us some work. So it's working right now. We're having fun.
Nice.
Hey, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm happy to see Foxy back in the game too.
And I guess as of right now, I've had 3 promoters trying to reach out to Trevor Murdoch to make this Trevor Murdoch Kaide match happen. So
that'll be fucking awesome.
If that happens, I'm going to get whoever does it to make the announcement on our show live.
Isn't he the NWA champion right now?
He is the NWA champion. I don't even care if it's for the NWA title or not.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, yeah, of course. But I met him in a locker room. He wrestled some other guy. He watched me work, and he was like, "Why didn't they bring me in to work you?" He goes, "I want to work you." And that was right before the pandemic hit. Apparently, it was scheduled, and then COVID happened. So now we're trying to make it happen.
Do it.
Dude, I need that match, man. I desperately want to work him, dude. He is as old school as they come, man.
Okay, sweet, man. That's fucking awesome. I like him.
Annette, I hope you feel better.
Oh, I'm sorry, Annette.
And yeah, she would have loved if Lou would have did it from the shower. And we always appreciate you tuning in. Thank you again. Hope you feel better. So, but yeah, let's pay some bills, guys, and then let's get to our guest.
Hold on, we got a special guest right now.
Oh boy,
where's he at?
Where's he at? Are we getting fired for trying to air Tuesday show?
He's somewhere in that chair. He's so short we don't see him.
I was gonna say he's invisible.
You're a dick. I was like, what the fuck?
Boy.
I was like,
I can't wait to get the group message. Are you guys mad at me?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Right, there you go.
If you or anybody in your family is an athlete, then Sleeves.com is for you. Sleeves offers a wide variety of all your sporting needs, such as arm sleeves, compression shorts, compression pants, compression shirts, even these dirty boxers, headbands, mouth guards, and use your promo code MWAPOD for your 10% discount.
All right, yeah. And healthvape.com. Health Vape sells healthy vaping alternatives. All their products have no nicotine, no harmful or addictive chemicals, and they are vitamin infused. So make sure you pick yourself up some of their vape and pod products using our code MWAPOD for that 10% discount. Let's do this bullshit real quick. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at MWA World. and on all podcast platforms and YouTube, MWA Podcast Network. If you aren't, follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/MWA World. And storefrontier.com/MWA World, where you can get yourself a Knights at the Gimmick Table shirt, tank top, hoodie, underwear, mask. If you're into the fucking
There it is.
into the, what do you call it, BDSM stuff, you know what I'm saying? You can
Yeah.
get a mask for it, you know.
Not COVID, BDSM. That's all.
Yeah. But yeah, like I think we should bring our guest on, man. That
Oh
dude's been,
God, do we have to?
he's been patiently waiting in the
I know.
Keep him
background.
waiting. Keep him waiting.
He's like, man, I got to sit back here and wait while Stockade tells his life story.
I'm familiar with this guy through his battles with Stockade and
Oh yeah,
and
Papadon.
Papadon.
the Facebook.
The Facebook war.
Yeah,
it's
they're
some
always
of the
entertaining.
Some of the greatest threads of all time. So
Oh,
let's bring him in.
look who decided to join us.
Oh, what's
Oh,
up,
there
Pops,
he is.
what's going on?
Sadio?
All right.
Why are you wearing a shirt? Why are you wearing a shirt?
Listen. I have to do this whole interview without a shirt on. It's my tradition.
Oh, so, hey,
It's how I do shoot interviews.
so since you don't have your shirt on, Stockade mentioned something that you have a sunken chest.
Show the chest.
Man, listen.
Look at that thing.
Okay,
Oh.
listen. I have an oversized chest bone. My
Yeah.
mother had it too. Seriously, my mother had it
Really?
too. Yeah, it's
Is
hereditary.
that
It's
what's
oversized
going
chest bone.
on with like fucking Jericho and
No, they
Some
just
of these-
tore
I
it.
don't know what's going. I think they tore something because his chest always didn't look like that.
yeah, I was gonna say
But mine
back in the
always
day,
look like this.
Jericho's chest
Okay,
was
well-
official.
According to Papadon, he say he Spartan kicked you in the chest, and that's why your chest looks like that.
I heard
he did.
I actually heard Stockade gave you a heart punch.
I mean,
Okay,
between myself and Papadon, we've made this kid look better than anyone.
Yeah, well, maybe. If this is a shoot interview, I guess I have to agree to that, huh?
Oh, it's a shoot. Tell the truth.
Dead Prez, what's up? Boogaloo, LowRyda, man. I haven't
What's up,
seen you
man?
guys in a minute. You guys remember me when I was in the crowd? You remember me back then in all early NYWC shows? Like 2004, 2005, 2006.
Boogaloo doesn't remember what happened yesterday. You think? LowRyda doesn't
Yeah,
remember.
I don't either.
I
smoked
barely-
some weed,
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. Back in those days, man, I definitely was very chopped.
Yeah.
Glazed and confused.
Yeah, I
Fair
barely
enough, fair
remember
enough.
half the matches, man. Like when people start talking about shit, I'm like,
Man,
oh,
this
shit,
match was
did
so
I do
good.
that? I wrestled that guy.
That's why I keep a book. I read. It's funny, 'cause before I started wrestling, I read Jericho's first book, and he says that he kept all his matches. So I made sure I did that. So I have every single match for the past 10 years in that book.
Well, I mean, it's not really
That's
hard to
awesome.
count 12 a year.
Shut up. Actually, I didn't wrestle a lot. I only have about 290 matches. It's not a lot in 10 years.
290 matches of money stolen.
Yeah, too many singles matches with you.
Oh,
Oh,
All right,
man.
well, we'll get this started. So I know, I unfortunately know your entire story, and I wish I didn't. So this is gonna be one of those podcasts.
Oh,
So why
man.
don't you inform our listeners and the dead presidents of how you got started in wrestling and what brought you to NYWC to train? I want to say
Yeah.
you were trained. It was Nice, right? Was Nice and Reynolds at the trainers?
Nice
at the
and
time?
Reynolds. Nice and Reynolds
Okay.
and trainers. Yeah. It's funny because I've known Tony Nice. We went to high school together. So I've known him forever. We wrestled in the backyard. So he finally took over the training school, I think Crusher was the last one before them. So he took over, him and Reynolds took over the training school, and he's like, listen, you always want to do it. I'm going to come to your house Sunday, trains at 3:30, have wrestling boots and knee pads. And I was like, shit, all right, we're doing this.
damn, yeah, to have boots
So-
before you even started.
Shoes, wrestling shoes. Wrestling shoes.
I was about to say, shit.
And bam, and that was September 2011. So yeah, I started there, and training was hard. I mean, I played high school football. I played a little bit of semi-pro football, and nothing is compared to the cardio and stuff for training, especially under Nice and Reynolds. Because since me and Nice were friends, he always went harder on me. And Joe, you were there through the whole situation, so you know he would, like, I had to do everything perfectly, like my rolls and shit, like everything had to be spot on, or else I was doing it again.
Yeah.
So I did everything like 3-4 times.
I remember when he was starting, he was so fucking tiny. He had
Yeah,
shaved
yeah.
head. I used to call him.
Maverick.
I used to call him Ziggy because to me he looked like the Ziggy character, the cartoon character Ziggy. He was so small.
It's crazy what he did to his body, man. Like
Yeah,
he
he
tells
looked
me
great,
he,
man.
he puts in like 4,000 calories or something.
Well,
like that.
he's always cut up. He was just he was short. He didn't hit that growth spurt.
Yeah, no, he was always cut, but I know he wanted to add muscle. So because his body, because he has to work as hard for him to gain weight as like me and Joe would to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to cut calories. He has to add, and he's not hungry, so he eats. That's why he eats all the ice cream. That's why he always posting all the ice cream shit because he legit eats that much ice cream. He eats like an animal, But he has to keep size, or he'll lose size.
He's a good dude, though, man.
No, absolutely.
Like I reached out to him a couple months ago, and he's like, "Yo, when AEW's in town, hit me up. I'll get you in." And he got me in last month. So he
Nice.
chatted up with Sean Dean and was able to get me an extra spot. So I owe my career
awesome.
really to him and Joe. Really, those are two I really owe my career. But we don't have to talk about Joe.
Please don't.
But no, so yeah, that's how I got started, man. And I used to go to the shows a lot, so I know you guys don't remember me. But no, I was in the shows a lot. So I used to go to every show because I'm good friends with Jeff Langeli, Apollyon, Joey Barjol.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
how's
Yeah.
he doing?
He's good. He's got his own catering company. So him and his wife
awesome.
Kristen, they got their home catering. Yeah,
Worst smelling knee pads in the business.
Oh,
it'd be rough for Jeff to watch his gear.
we love you, Jeff.
But so I used to go to shows and watch them. So even the QWA shows I went to, the one show Mikey had, I was there for that one. So I was always at the independent shows. So once my training was kind of complete and I was ready to do shows, like, why don't we bring you in through the crowd? I mean, you're in the crowd already. Why don't we have somebody, whatever, do some stuff with you and we'll bring in. So we did that and we wound up getting J-Red. Jay was the person and he smacked the shit out of me. Boom. And I was like, and I think Mega was in the ring. So Mega's like, yo, nah, come in. So I jumped over the guard and Mega's like, yo, how about next month? J-Red and Spider, me and Alvin, let's go it. And that's how I got brought in. The next month I got brought in. So which is funny. It's dope.
Okay, so that's what I heard about you carrying Mega's bags. That was like another thing I heard.
Very true.
Mega brought me over the guardrail. So yeah. So
okay.
So
you became your Mega's young boy.
Mega. I'm Mega's young boy, I guess.
All right, sweet. Hey, that's a good person to be a young boy too, man. Mega's a great dude. I mean, somebody to learn under. Mega's a good person to learn under.
Well, not only that, you've been in the business for 10 years, right? And Mega's already 78 years old. So at that time,
he was 68.
Yeah, 68. So man,
his Social Security kicked in, and
it was rough.
He took you under his wing.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, 10 years ago.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
You and Mega didn't work long together. I mean, I know. You did what? Maybe a handful of tag matches. I know you managed him because I know when I worked Mega in Long Beach, you were managing.
Yeah,
him
I was the manager.
When I was with Crusher. Yeah.
Yep, that was the month before my debut. You guys.
Okay.
You guys, the whole Dusty finish. I remember the whole match.
I'm glad you do. I don't.
And it's funny because Joe, I don't know if you remember, you were my first ever training match too. The first ever match I ever wrestled.
Don't blame me for your involvement in the wrestling business at all. I plead the fifth.
And it's funny because right after I went to Nisa's house, we had a little get together, and I remembered our match, and I was talking about it, and Nisa's like, "You're reciting your training match?" And I go, "Yeah, I remembered it because I was so excited not to get in the ring with you because I've watched you forever, but I was just so excited just to wrestle and just to have my first even if it was a training match, just have a match under my belt. It's just so hyped."
I don't even remember. I
know you know. Whatever is what it is.
You want to know something, man? The way you so animated talking about this right now is. It's refreshing, man. It's like you really love this, and I appreciate that. I really appreciate it.
Alvin is one of the I've never seen Alvin. Even when Alvin's having a bad day, you wouldn't know it. He's just overly positive. It's disgusting how positive he is.
And Joe, you
really is.
Speaking. He's
meanwhile, you hang out with this grumpy bastard, huh?
Yeah, dude. On road trips, I'm miserable, and he's like, "Oh, this is great." I'm like, "No, this."
Yeah, seriously, no, because Joe was with me right after my mother passed away, and I had a show 5 days after. And thank you. It was actually 2014, about 8 years ago now. I had a show. We did Right Close Pro a couple of days after the death, and I was in the car, man. I was bummed, but I was just. And Joe turned to me. He's like, "Listen, I'm sorry for your mom passed away, but life's go on, bro. You got to get back on your feet. No one's gonna care. Get on your feet." And it didn't mean much to Joe. But I still remember that, and that stuck with me, and that's why later on, when shit happened with him in NYWC, I had his back because I knew I knew I had a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Don't talk about that. You won't get your booking. Don't talk about that.
Maybe I won't. But it's a
That's
shoot interview, right? It's a shoot interview, right? So
that's why the presidents aren't Hall of Famers, dude. It's because of me.
Yeah, we put them on the show and they got rid of our whole.
They deleted their careers. They don't even exist. They Benoit them.
Damn. All because of Joe.
Yeah, well, oh, son of a bitch.
But yeah, no, man, it's crazy. I love it. It's funny because I think for August, since August is 10 years, I still have my wrestling book, so I'm gonna go through like every day of August and recite like one of my matches and talk about like behind the scenes and shit. It's cool. Like, that's how much I love wrestling. That's how much like I look back at my book frequently and just
that's awesome, man.
How big are you, dude?
I'm 5'11", 275.
My ass, he's 320.
I'm not 320.
I lifted him up. Like
I was almost over 3. I was a little over 3.
You were bigger, yeah. You were bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that you lost weight.
It's all head.
Yeah.
It's all head.
It's all head.
It's all right there.
What's going on with the hair? What you call that?
You know what? I'm growing it out again. I think I'm gonna try to grow it out again. I miss my hair, man.
You guys,
like a 70s salsa singer,
bro. You guys remember? You remember next Friday?
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the neighbor.
Dude, no. He looked like Pinky. He looked like a fat Pinky with the hair, with the Jerry curl hair. Yes, you did. I wish we could
photo. Hold on,
I wish we could
photo.
slide it up, dude.
I'm gonna try to get a photo from my Instagram.
He looked like if Rusev and Pinky had a child, bro.
I look good. Oh, here's a good one. I don't know if you guys can check that one out. Can you guys see that?
That's you.
That was me right there.
Let me blow it up real quick.
Can you guys see it?
Wait, you got Wally in there too? Oh yeah.
Yeah, me, Azrael.
You got
that was the end of the Ace Hollywood Enterprise.
I can't say what I was gonna say. We get canceled.
Yeah, exactly.
Wally has a nickname for us. We have a nickname for Wally.
Oh man, we're trying to get canceled on this damn show, aren't we?
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So you mainly stayed in NYWC, and
yeah.
Was it me? Did you hop along in a car with me to start breaking out, or was it?
It was you. Yeah, no, it was you. It was you and Ace.
Okay.
I did about 6 months. I had this program with Bart. We did a program in NYWC, which led to the circus.
That's right. Let's talk about the first circus you were in, because you
awesome.
know the presidents are infamous for the circus for things. And
were you there for that?
He had to have been. Were you
there? I was there
for the Nuke incident.
Yes. Yeah.
Where they murdered Nuke and ended his career.
I remember that. I was there for that, and I was there for was it James Youngblood that split his bicep?
Yes.
Was it right?
Yep. With the SAT.
I was there for that.
I forgot all about that too. I remember.
Wasn't that the same night?
No, I don't think so.
No, it was no.
No, because they did some crazy ass ladder match, and they wouldn't have doubled up on the circus in some like crazy ladder match.
Yeah, it was a crazy ladder match.
They jumped off the basketball.
Yeah, I remember off the basketball thing.
Crazy
shit.
Crazy.
So what was it like being in the circus? And I don't even remember. Dude, I did so many circuses. I don't even know what circus it was.
You were with us. You were on my team.
I'm sure I was in it. I was in like fucking 12 of the goddamn things.
You were on my team. Yeah, it was me, you. Who was it? Me, you. It was Big O. It was when Big O won the belt.
Oh Christ!
Who's our fourth? Who was our fourth? Because it was against Bar.
Was Mikey with us?
Yeah. Oh, Mikey was. That's right. That's the fourth. Mikey. Oh, I gotta forget Mikey. Mikey was the fourth against Bart, Apollyon, Dickie, and Rex.
The Big O.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mikey. I was just saying.
I don't know. That's a question Alvin could probably answer.
What?
He's tighter with him. Does Adam still wrestle?
He does. He just had hernia surgery. He actually just wrestled Cardona for the belt.
Oh,
not too long ago.
There you go.
Yeah, and then he just had hernia surgery. So
what was it like being in the circus? You watched a few of them. Now you're finally. I mean, it is NYWC's biggest show. It's its biggest draw. So what was it like?
I got lucky because I debuted and legit I was in the circus 6 months into my career. So I was green as goose shit. I'm working with Stockade. I'm working with Mikey. I'm in the main event, working with Apollyon, Jeff, working with Rex. Like I'm working with these guys I've watched, just like I watch you watch the Presidents wrestle. It's like me being in the ring with you guys. It's like I watch you guys and now I'm in the ring. It was just surreal for me. That's so awesome. I took it in. I called my spots, but I had my spots to certain people. I'm a bowler, so I was like, I'll bring bowling balls in, roll the bowling ball between Bart's balls, then fucking Joe grabbed one, he threw one. We just had fun. I
know how to get over.
Yeah, I just had fun, especially working with Mikey is awesome. Just under his tutelage. Whenever I go work with Mikey, I try. Whenever I work with anybody that's up there, like Homicide. Like I posted the other day, my top 3 guys I want to work with. Number 1's Homicide because I just want to learn from Homicide. Not that I want to. Of course, I want to wrestle and just be in the ring, but I want to learn. He'll teach me something that I haven't learned in 10 years, and that's what I want to learn. Yeah, so I learned a lot in the circus.
Did you work with Mikey a lot, or was it because Mikey was like in and out, man, during that time?
Just that one shot, and I think he might have. He gave me a whippersnapper somewhere. No, I did. I took the Frank and Mikey in one match we were in. I don't remember where. I gotta look at my book. And we worked. It was a multi-man match, and we had just a quick spot. And he gave me the Frank and Mikey, and I was like fucking smiling while I'm on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was great.
Yeah, man. Mike. I mean, the presence. You guys got to work with Mikey. I got the team with him, which was surreal.
We had a team with him too. That was first Psycho. Psycho Circus. We were his surprise.
I mean, being tag champions with him was awesome, but then I had to carry all the belts. I had to make sure his gear. I had he left his gear with me. I was like, motherfucker, I'm just doing everything on this guy.
Yeah, he had to wash his gear too.
I did actually, dude. He would just he left his fucking. He said he left it by mistake, but I know he was just like, fuck this, and
he's like, man, fuck it, young boy.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, like,
Mikey's young boy.
He was, dude. To fuck with people, and like he'd be like, "What are we doing?" I'm like, "Whatever you want to do." He's like, "All right, we'll call it like the match before." I'm like, "Whatever." Like that's how I learned how to call it, because Mikey wouldn't call shit until like he's like, "All right, we're doing X, Y, and Z." It's like, okay, and then everything out there is just fucking ad-libbing.
Yeah, you just need to start and to finish. That's
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
How you get there is you get there.
So
yeah.
So you when did? I don't know, because like I know you really didn't get a real shot at an NYWC until the Absolute character. So
So all right, so it's March of the following year. So March 2013, you started taking me on the road. So I went to Ace. And that's when I finally was able to.
Can I? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So, what's your first gimmick though? When you broke in,
he was a fan.
First gimmick, player, fan. Player
he was
one.
just Alvin Alvarez. You didn't really have anything. There was no identity.
I had the solution to pro wrestling,
and this starts the Papadon deal.
So I was like, yo, Jimmy, listen, I want to use this gimmick, but I want your blessing first. You know what I'm saying? Because they were the solution. So I always had some permission first. He's like, yeah, use it. So I was like, all right. Fair enough. Jimmy charged him. He had to pay Jimmy like $100 for it. No, I didn't. I did buy his gear though.
Exactly. You had to buy the gear. Exactly.
I didn't have to buy the gear, but it said solution on the back. So I was like, all right, works with the gear, works with the gimmick. So that was my gimmick. I didn't have much with it.
Most money Papadon ever made with that gimmick, by the way.
I know. I like the solution. They were a good tag team.
They were definitely
great tag team.
I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting to see the Papadon comments pop up. I know he's watching.
But so I started going on the road with Joe, and then I started working heel. So I started getting better at heel, and I started being a better heel. And that's when Joe was like, listen, I got something for you. He's like, he called me up one day and he's like, yo, I passed an Absolute vodka truck. I'm like, all right. And he's like, Absolute Alvin. It sounds like a dick. It just sounds like a dick. And I'm like,
Absolute Alvarez?
Absolute Alvin.
Oh, I think Absolute Alvarez sounds cool as fuck too.
Well, it was Absolute Alvin Alvarez, right? That's what you
it was Absolute Alvin Alvarez.
Triple A?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because actually I want to do Alvin Alvarez. So I came up with the first Alvin Alvarez because everyone knew me as Alvin. So I'll keep my real first name. It's fine. But I'll have a different last name. I want to do double A. So I'll actually Papadon is the one. He's like, all right. He's like, what's your mom's maiden name? And I was like, Sorello. And he's like, how about Sorello Alvarez? And I was like, I don't like Sorello, but I'll keep Alvarez.
Yeah,
and that's how I got my name.
Cool too. That's
Sorello's cool too. Yeah. You know, so that's how I got my original name. But then, so Stock called me and he's like, listen, I passed an Absolute vodka truck. I think you should call yourself Absolute Alvin. I was like, I could do this. He's like, and you're going to come out to Kanye West. And I was like, all right. So I hear the song.
Who told you coming out to Kanye West?
Joe.
Me. This was my idea.
Wait.
It was really his idea.
You country music listening bitch.
Bro, I'm driving to the city to do some construction job, and I'm with my buddy, and I look over, a big old Absolute truck comes by, and I'm like, Absolute. I'm like, that'd be a great, like, I'm thinking the model Rick Martin. I'm just thinking like guys like that'd be a great fucking the Absolute. And I was like, oh, this idiot needs a gimmick, and he's at age, he's just floundering. And I'm like, Absolute Alvin. And I swear, dude, like the guy we were listening to, the fuck is that station in New York? The pop station. It's with the guy Elvis.
100.
Elvis Duran, I think his name is. Yes.
Yeah.
And Good Life by Kanye West popped on. And I was like, holy shit, this is the song. And if you ever listen to Good Life, it's about like popping bottles and and I was like, dude, you are the wrestling Kanye West. You're just this douchey, I'm better than everyone Kanye West mentality. And dude, he took the ball with it. He started wearing
I ran with it.
the capes, and
yep.
it was it was money.
we were going through the flea market, and he's like, "Yo, try this on." I'm like, "What the hell is this thing?" And I put it on my shoulders.
It was like a camisole. It was
I
like,
still have it. It's actually right in front of me. I still have it.
A white leopard camisole that he would wear to the ring.
Yeah, it's sitting right where my wrestling.
Dude, it
business.
was.
Still have it.
He was, and that's kind of where you basically started getting really comfortable. Then, like you really dove in.
We used it at Ace, and then Shane came to an Ace show, and you were like, "Yo, watch Alvin, watch what he does with this gimmick." And I did the whole gimmick. He's like, "Let's bring it to NYWC," and then that's when the whole A-listers thing started, and that's when the ball started rolling.
Nice.
Yeah. So we debuted at Ace. We brought it to NYWC, and it was supposed to be like a laughingstock. The A-listers. It was me, J-Red, Kono, and like this kid Irish who's still with NYWC. Like a bunch of nobodies just put together, call themselves the A-listers. Whatever, they're really the D-listers, and it'll be like the laughingstock. I was like, I'll take it. It's something for me. I'm good. Let's go with it. So I ran with it, and we started getting traction. So I was a super heel. So I was taking just all the heel stuff, and I was like, let's do this. Like I was in it. I want to make this something special because it was technically my group. I was the leader, I guess. So I was like, let's take this. So I took it and started doing different things, and it started just taking traction. And Shane's like, yo, listen, I'm gonna put the fusion title on you. I was like, let's rock and roll, man. Let's do this. So me and Joe Gacy, we hit it. Boom, took the fusion title, and it was like everyone it just morphed into something awesome. And then I started wearing suits to the ring, and it was just we were definitely the hottest heel faction, definitely between like 2014 and 2016.
That's what's up, man. That's cool though, man. You got to they were trying to make a joke out of you, and you ended up fucking smashing it. That's awesome.
Turning chicken shit into chicken salad, you know.
Which it made no sense because over in Jersey he was on fire as this character. Like he was literally like the top heel or one of them, and then they brought it there and they were like, well, we're gonna turn you into basically they were the new age Rat Pack is what they were trying to do. You know, and like it would have worked if they would have made if Alvin was serious and the guys that he had under him were young kids coming up, but I just never understood it. And I don't know, maybe because I was I'm friends with Alvin and I was like, I seen what he could do, and I'm like, why are you guys? But it worked out. I mean, you got the belt, you had a good run until they wouldn't make you your own video. We can get into that later. That's fucking funny.
Whatever. Yeah, no, it went really good, and then we had him, and of course, every good thing has to come to an end. So when I lost the fusion title to Big O, I blame J-Red, and there's the whole split between us. And it's funny because the Cuffed and Cage, we're doing a Cuffed and Cage show this Saturday. We were in the very first one back in 2015. The Cuffed and Cage match is an A-listers match. Shane made this match for us. We were going against Mike Verna and Joe Tell and those guys.
Explain what the Cuffed and Cage is.
I'll explain Cuffed and Cage. So a Cuffed and Cage is a cage. So it's outside the ring. So it's right, if you guys been in the new sportatorium, it's right by the entranceway. So they put the cage there, regular cage, and you have handcuffs inside the cage. In order to win the match, you have to handcuff each one of the opposing team into the cage. So we did that. We won the first one, and then then right after that's when I won the fusion title. Had the fusion title run, then I lost the fusion title. We blame J-Red. I blame J-Red. There's a split between the group. Now it led us to a Cuffed and Cage. So I had my team, J-Red had his team. That led to the second Cuffed and Caged. Then we ran. I won again, so I was on top of the world. And then after that, I kind of just fizzled. After that, they put me in a tag team with George Rosario, who actually just passed away, rest in peace. Put me in a tag team with him, and I was cool with it. And then that's when the whole split happened with Stockade and Bull and all that shit went over there. So I wound up leaving. We can get deep in that, Joe, if you want to. But
oh shit, you bounced when he left?
Yeah. All right. So
do you want to get into Ace first, or do you want to go right into
that? Let's talk about Ace. Let's go on chronology. We'll talk about Ace. We'll talk about Ace. So yeah, stream off of Ace. Joe would take me everywhere. So he'd take me to Right Coast Pro, where Mega was at. Mega got me in Right Coast Pro. So I started getting out because of Joe. He would take
Beyond.
me
I think you did Beyond, right?
Beyond. Yeah. We did Beyond.
CZW.
We did Beyond. We did Right Coast Pro. We did DCW down in Delaware.
Yep.
What else? We did a last man standing match for UWA, which made no sense.
Is that where they stopped? They tried stopping the match, and I said fuck that, and I destroyed the building. Yep.
And we just I'll tell you a quick story. So it was
some shindy. Yeah,
that was a shit.
That the guy messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I wanna bring you in, and I want you to do a death match." And I was like, "Why?"
Didn't Banditos?
Bandito's dad had this was some UWA in like fucking bumfuck Delaware. This wasn't like or Maryland or something.
It was, it was almost Maryland, pretty much.
The guy wanted me to do a death match, and I was like, okay, whatever. And he's like, I need you to bring somebody. So, of course, I brought Alvin, and I brought the kids I was training. So me and him do a death match, and the guy's like, do whatever you guys want, whatever. It's a last man standing death match. I was like, whatever.
We were like, forget it, let's do it.
So I'm like, what can we use? He's like, oh, whatever's out there, you guys can use. So we start breaking tables and chairs,
everything,
and then
we destroyed that place.
The building people start taking stuff away, and the referees dude, it just turned into a giant shit show. They rang the bell before the match ever ended. We were both standing. And I was like, fuck this. And I started breaking plastic tables, folding chairs. I was throwing shit.
Yeah, he was hot. He was hot. I was kind of hot too because I wanted to finish the match. So I was just sitting. I remember just sitting on the ring apron and asked me, what happened? And then we go in the back and we just really pissed me off because he's like, oh, I can't pay you guys now because you broke. I was like, I just drove like 6 hours. Like, fuck. And he wound up hitting me up again. The guy hit me up like 2 months later. I was like, yeah, my fee's like $300. And I need $200 up front before I even meet the trap. He was like, oh, I'll get back to you. Never.
Yeah. I was sitting in the back hot. I was getting changed. And like, he came up with these 2 other fat guys. And they're like, oh, we got to talk. He's like, I don't know if we can pay you. I said, dude, listen, cover my kids and cover my trans. I said, I don't give a fuck. I'm out of here. Yeah. And he apparently squared up with the kids and he gave us trans. But I was just like, I was so done at that point. I was so fucking done. Yeah.
It was annoying.
It was a bullshit. And that's why when I do stuff now, I get my money. I get half up front from now on, ever since that issue.
Yeah. It was a mess.
But Ace, man, so talk about Ace, because Morgan really did give you the ball.
No, Morgan. I owe my career to Mike Morgan. I seriously do. So I owe it to a lot of people, but I definitely owe it to Mike Morgan because he let me just be me, almost like how MJF is being him on TV now. He let me just be me. Here's the microphone, man. Go ahead, do your thing. And I was able to just get out and blur those lines a little bit with reality. And then I had a great program with Astro Morales for the Diamond title. I was working great programs with him. I was just working a lot of different guys. Work with Rob Vegas, work with Mike Donovan, work with all those guys. Like I just got a chance to really up my game.
Azrael, right?
I never worked with Azrael. That's one of my guys I was with Azrael when we were with Hollywood Entertainment. But I never worked one-on-one with Azrael.
As Guapo likes to call him, the most improved wrestler for the last 20 years.
Guapo. You know what's funny is Guapo, when I first broke in, Guapo was like, yo, I'm going to work you. I want to work you. He kept feeding me like he wanted to work. And I was excited. I want to work with Guapo, of course. It never came to be. It sucked.
Did you work with Danny at all over at Ace?
Carmelate says, is it common for wrestlers?
No, just the one match we had recently. That was
have a hard time.
I worked Sent to Slaughter. We did work Moff and Donovan.
And Donovan?
Who I was with? Was it me and Will? I think me and Will worked Moff
and
Donovan,
right? Sean Donovan.
Sean Donovan, yeah, Sean Donovan. Yeah, Sent to Slaughter. Yeah, we worked them once. So I was in the ring with Moff. I was in the ring with Mac too in NYWC. So that was kind of cool.
Is it common for wrestlers to have a hard time? It shouldn't be, but it does happen.
It does. A lot of the times, like you expect to
check.
Yeah. A lot of the times
I'll PayPal you. That was my favorite. I'll PayPal you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I hate that.
I want to see the shit in my account right now. But there's been times that they tell you, hey, $200, and then you get there and there's like 12 people in the fucking crowd, and you ain't getting your $200. It's like, motherfucker.
Have you guys ever been paid in a check?
Yes, that's like the check bounced on me twice.
Oh, yeah, I've only been paid in a check once.
When I was
I got checked once.
Ring of Honor used to pay us in checks.
Well, I guess that makes sense for Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Except for Homicide. Homicide, I don't have a bank account. You can't pay me in a check. He would get his money from the video stand, and then they paid me in the check.
Sure, I think Jack paid me one time with a check. And everybody was like, "Oh, the check's gonna bounce."
He's paid. Yeah. Jack paid me a check before.
That check didn't. I never had any issues with Jack paying me. So, all those jabronis that did apparently get got by him. I can't say a damn thing because I never did. He always, like, the one time he said he didn't have it. He's like, "Hey, just come to the store on Monday, and I got you."
Yeah.
Because the gate was low, and I was like, all right. And I knew, I knew it was like, we knew we were gonna go to the store and he was gonna hook us up. And he always hooked us up with fucking merch anyway, so
yeah, so there you go.
Yeah. Hold on, fucking Pop says Absolute looks a little bit like Jose, your cousin.
Yes.
I don't know
Hey.
what's Jose. You have a lot
Maybe.
of Jose's.
Jose Ayala.
Jose or Jose B.
Jose.
So I guess before we get into you leaving NYWC and all the juicy drama, you're the Ace Heavyweight Champion. Another brilliant fucking idea by me.
950 days today, actually.
Oh Christ!
950 days.
What, they closed down?
No, the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Hey.
I won it November 2019.
You still have it? Are they running now?
Still got it.
Ace?
They are. They are.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're running. Yeah, they're running. We're back. We're back running now. Yeah, I defended against Vince Steele, Moff, and Stock with 3 defenses. And
Okay.
900
Successful
days.
defenses.
Yeah,
3
three.
defenses in
Well,
900
I mean,
days.
look, the pandemic happened, and then some idiot told Morgan it'd be a great idea if he cashed in his Money in the Bank opportunity on the champion, and then that person didn't think that the fucking world would shut down, and now we're stuck with this idiot.
Yeah, because I think we were supposed to have a program. We were supposed to have a program, right? After that,
What?
I think you and I are supposed to go into a program after that, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I do this to myself.
He does.
Yeah.
He put the bell on you. Yeah, do it because it'll benefit him.
No, I'm the one he beat.
Yeah.
No, but
I
I'm saying,
kicked myself out of the belt.
but the story is him and the chase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I no. I mean, look. I mean, I would love to be that guy and say that.
There's always to make his this Anglo-Saxon warrior more powerful over the Latino. Over the Latino.
Saxon.
The honest to God, no BS. I told Morgan, I beat Lance and Rhino, and I was like, dude, let him cash in right away. He's like, you sure?
Who?
I'm like, Lance Anawahi and Rhino, and in a 3-way dance for the belt.
Nice.
Lance was a champ, and I was like, oh, let's go. Like, I don't, I am not we fuck around, and I know we joke, but I'm very selfless, and I felt like he deserved, he deserved the chance, and he never had the ball, and NYWC wouldn't give him the ball for whatever reason. And I was like, yo, let's give it a shot. And then unfortunately the world shut down. So all the plans went awry. Well, fortunately for him, look.
Hey, it looks great. It looks great for him,
Dude.
And now I'm running as a gimmick. Now it's a gimmick, and it's a work in itself.
And he has a lot of guys, like a lot of shoot workers. And I don't know, I don't know what's a work or what's a shoot with these idiots, but they bite hook, line, and sinker, and they actually believe, they get hot at him, which is, hey, you're working the idiots. So,
like, how many times you defended it? That's the whole work. That's the whole gimmick. Because I don't defend it.
He's so good, he shut down the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have the belt. It's a whole work. It's a whole gimmick because I'm a heel. So I have the belt and I don't defend it. That's the whole gimmick. That's why I go on and say I'm the best. I'm the best. Yeah, but you don't defend it. That's the gimmick. Hello.
and you get these little fucking jabronis
I'll tell you right
all
now,
worked up, I bet.
I'll tell you right now.
They work themselves into a shoot. It's phenomenal.
If this would have been the 80s, Jack Tunney would have stripped you from that belt, bro.
Yeah, I know. With no defense, have an interim champion.
Yeah.
So
now.
Everything's interim now.
Interim this, interim that. I guess we can get into you leaving NYWC and making your way over to Victory Pro Wrestling, the rival company or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. So at the time, Jeff Brajol,
who was Victory Pro now?
Now it's this guy John Radio.
Okay.
It's not Bon Jovi. Yeah.
We worked Victory before, right, Lou?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It was Bon Jovi.
Probably Bon Jovi. Sure.
And Nick Nocious.
He sold it to this crazy ass woman, and then she sold it right. I think during the pandemic, right?
During the pandemic
to the guy Radio. So
so I got brought in. Brajol was friends with this guy Lenny, who was booking for VPW at the time.
Hold on. Here we go.
Right when Sean left.
Robert Thomas says he had the pleasure of seeing Alvarez wrestle for Ace in 2016. Great wrestler. Look at that, Robert Thomas.
How much did you pay that guy to write that?
And I was super heel, so it's.
Let me tell you, Robert Thomas. I love all your songs. I don't want to be lonely no more.
No, thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in too.
So that's how I got into. What are we talking about? That's how. So that's how I got into that, and then it was off to races. So So I started Victory. Started working Victory, and I
Or do
really
you want
didn't
to
tell Shane.
do you want to get into why you left?
Well, at this point, I was still with NYWC. I was working Victory,
Okay.
still with NYWC.
Oh, okay. So they allowed you. They weren't.
He was hot. It was a little hot. Like when I told Shane,
Okay.
he was hot. The real issue with that was Curse and Bon Jovi, Curse and Sean. They had the heat. So when Curse was there, like you worked NYWC, you could not work VPW. That was just the thing because they were running.
Which is always.
If you remember, after you guys left the community center, went to Sport 20, they started running the community center. So they would start running on the same days, 10 minutes down the road. So it was like a pissing contest,
Yeah.
So once Bon Jovi left, and then Curse wound up leaving, I was like, fuck it. And I would see on the Instagram, if I follow Instagram, follow Facebook, they have so many fans. Like, how is Victory Pro Wrestling running in Center Reach in the middle of the island, having so many fans? I have to check this out. And it's right by me. I'm right here. I was living in Corm at the time. I'm right here. I'm town over. There's no reason why I'm not doing the show. That's 5 minutes from my house. So finally, I started doing the show, and I told Shane, I was listen, I'm doing Victory. He was kind of hot, but what is he going to do about it? It is what it is. So I was working both. So I had a couple pre-engagements with NYWC. So I had a show I was going to, so I couldn't make that show. And then I had the Kiss Cruise, and then I had something else. So I'm missing 3 shows in a row.
Oh, you were part of Kiss 3?
Yeah. I went
Right.
on 7 out of 9 Kiss Cruises.
Damn, that's dope as fuck, bro.
So that's pretty cool.
Is that the photo that Stockade likes to post?
Yeah.
No, that's not me. It's the one that Papadon. That's Papadon's photo, bro.
Oh, okay.
Papadon's one that posts
I know I've seen that, and I was like that's a gimmick there, huh?
I started using it as a gimmick.
I was like,
that story too. I started using it.
This as a
Yeah,
gimmick.
I started using it as a gimmick. I did a couple shows of Ace with it, but we get that story later.
That's fucking great.
So at that point, I missed a couple shows, and I show up. So the shit with Stockade goes down. Sorry. So what happened was, and Stockade could chime in on this. Is for some reason, I don't know the whole story, but some reason they kind of shunned Stockade out. It was either Bull or Shane. It was one of them, and they did a whole thing with Stockade, and you could go into the story, Stock. But
it was who or Shane or who?
It was Shane and Bull Dempsey, Bull James. Because Bull was running.
Kenny, thank you, Kenny.
Bull James was running the training school at the time. So Stockade and Bull were running the training school, and I guess Bull took. I don't know the logistics. Stock, you would know more than I would.
I don't even know, to be honest.
But Bull wanted taking over, and for some reason they want to mess with Stockade and getting him out of NYWC, and I didn't feel like it was right. So when I returned after 3 months, they thought I just left, but that wasn't the case. I just had other bookings. So when I show up, I think it was for House of Madness. They were like, oh, well, you're not on the card. You owe people an apology. I was like, people an apology? Fool, I didn't do anything. I was like, first of all, I want to find out what happened with Joe because you guys screwed him out of this, And Shane was like, it wasn't me, it was Bull. So you just got to talk to Bull. So I'll talk to Bull, whatever it is, what it is. So Bull comes, I pull Bull aside. I go, yo, what you did to Stockade? I don't think was right. He goes, well, you weren't there. I go, Stockade's one of my friends. So I'm going to stick up for one of my friends. I think you screwed him. You screwed him. He's like, well, I don't care. And I was like, well, if you don't care, I care. And I'm not going to be here with you because you're going against my friend. So like, I'm not having this shit. Okay. So right away, I was like, yo, listen, I'm good. So I was like, I don't feel comfortable. He's like, all right. Shane was like, all right, I'll put you in a match. But at this point, I don't feel comfortable. So at this point, I'm like, I'm going to go. So I told Shane, I'm dipping. I'm out. It is what it is. And Shane pulled me aside. He's like, listen, I don't really want you to go. But, Bull's my trainer, so I have to kind of side with him. But you're always welcome back. And I said, it is what it is. I'm out. See you later. And that was 2018. So, year went by, the pandemic wound up going by, and I want to post something about Black Lives Matter because it's right when George Floyd died, and I'm very into that, very into politics. I'm very into, police brutality and stuff like that. So I'm very vocal on social media. So I posted something about George Floyd, and Bull wound up getting my inbox. He's like, yo, listen, I'm not black, but I feel for you. Like it really was cool. And I was like, me, as Stock said earlier, like I'm a great, like I don't hold grudges. Like if you're gonna come at me, I'm gonna at least put my ear to you and hear what you got to say. So it wound up happening. My stepson had his graduation party, so I wound up inviting Bull over. Like, listen, we're having a couple people at the house. Why don't you come by? We'll chat in person. He said, say no more. Boom. He brought some beer, came by, and we chopped it up for about a good 4 hours. At a point where my girlfriend was like, where were you? And I was like, off in the corner talking to Bull. So we chatted up for a minute, and we squashed everything. And he's like, listen, I got this outlaw promotion. One of the guys want to work with you. Like, you in? I'm like, I'm in. Let's do it. So I started working with him. Well,
what was discussed between you and Bull? I mean, you're just gonna.
Well,
Like,
it's
what-
tough because
what's
I
the
kind
heat?
of forgot about that. The heat was because it was really around you because they screwed you out of something. So I was hot with that. So when Bull came and we spoke, he was like, "Listen, it was nothing against Stock. It was really Shane." And he kind of ping ponged each other. No one's gonna tell the truth. You guys know. In the wrestling business, no one's gonna touch it. They're gonna blame the next person.
I didn't even know this had anything to do with Bull. I always thought it was you and Shane.
That's what
Yeah.
I do. I didn't even know it had anything to do with Shane. I thought it had to do with me and Curse. This is all news to me.
And Chris wanted leaving the whole time. So this is like, yeah, it's like he said, she said. It's like a soap opera, man. So at that point, we just chatted up and we wound up saying, this is bullshit, like whatever, like squash it. And that's kind of how we pretty much squashed our beef between me
Now
and Bull.
this was after he was gone too, though, right? With
Yeah,
all the allegations.
There was allegations, and then they removed him from being the trainer.
I remember that. I remember.
Yeah. So this is the summer. It was last summer, summer 2021. It was June, actually. 1 year ago, actually. I think it was today, a year ago.
He had the allegations with the face fuck me thing chick, right?
That girl, and then apparently some underage chick that no one. Yeah, but the thing is with this underage girl is there's no name. There's like no nothing.
I can just say, hey, I don't like Bull James, so I'm gonna say that I was an underage girl. Okay,
it literally could be like someone that's tight with the face fuck me Finn girl going, I'm gonna make an account and say he did X, Y, and Z, and because it's already going, you know how this shit is, dude. Once you cancel that, you could pile on and say Bull James shot fucking puppies, and people would believe it.
Yeah, I do believe that.
They shot puppies.
That's how he got his vest.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah. So we started doing Outlaw, and then recently, last month, I did a show for Full Faith at the Sportatorium. So now I went to the Cycle Circus this past year because I inducted Nice and the Spanish Announce team into the Cycle Circus, which I inducted Nice and Spanish Announce team we've watched forever. So it was awesome to be there. So I inducted them, but Shane wasn't there. Shane was in the hospital, so I didn't get a chance to see Shane when I was.
Why was he in the hospital?
Yeah, I think he had like a mild heart attack or something like that. I don't know. Speculation. I don't know. Don't care. It is what it is. Not my business. I don't get involved in that. Whatever. Anyway,
fucking Kaide.
You can take that for what you want to take that.
You motherfucker.
It is what it is.
I saw your face. You're like, yeah.
The speculation of
I'm
substance
just.
abuse,
If he Amy Winehouse, it's hey, look, whatever.
Hey, whatever it is, what it is.
I'm really gonna make sure you guys are never gonna be Hall of Famers. That's my goal.
There's a lot of other promotions that blacklisted us from all. I'm just gonna make my own. I'm gonna make my own Hall of Fame.
Yeah. So I recently did a show, did Full Faith with Sportatorium, and I finally saw Shane. So he's like, yeah, man, it broke my heart to go see Rucker Bull, this and that. And I was like, listen, me and Bull squashed it. We talked. Like, it is what it is. Like, you guys can have your beef, whatever. But I squashed with him. I'm working for him. Hey, listen, if you want me to come back for you, we'll work with you. And he's like, all right. He's like, you free in August? So I took the dates. I think I'm doing one of the dates in August. And then he invited me down this Saturday to come down. So I'm probably come down and just see all the boys. A lot of times I'll go just see all the boys. I haven't seen Papa down in That's
until you did this show today.
Until this comes out.
I know. Now when this comes out, I'm done.
Who's the trainer now?
No back. Huh? Say again?
Who's training the people now in YWC?
It's actually Mike Mistretta, who I think Stockade trained, and Rex. Rex trains. Dickie was doing a class Sundays, but I don't think he's really involved anymore. I think after the circus, he kind of removed himself.
Well, I mean,
but
yeah.
So now I think it's Rex and Mike.
Go ahead.
No. Because I was told one of my former students wanted to work me. He asked them, and he was told that they won't bring me in because I talk too much about them badly. So I'm going to be good, and I don't really care. Look, I don't wish ill will on them. It's a place. It's. With Dickie? Oh, dude, fucking. So you want me to tell a Dickie story? I'll absolutely. That's why you got. He'll never do this. He'll never do the podcast because I'm a part of it. So you guys don't, unless I don't do it. Oh yeah, he won't do it if I'm on it.
Tell the story. I got.
All right, so it centers around my ex, Nikki Adams, Stephanie.
Okay.
Basically, we had a horrible breakup, and
I remember when you guys broke.
Yeah, we had a horrible breakup. We were both very young and immature, and I didn't handle it well, and what happened behind closed doors. I'm not going to say what she did. I'm not going to say what I did because it's not anyone's fucking business what happens behind closed doors.
I know what she did. Go ahead.
Okay.
I was around then. Go ahead.
She said a lot of shit. I kept my head down. I didn't say anything. So again, so what happened was a lot of people at that time turned on me. They're like, they believed everything she said because again, you believe this was before cancel culture. I was canceled before canceling was fucking cool. God damn it.
Oh shit.
There he goes.
Long story short, Dickie has a history of. I think that there's a term for it, but he goes after girls like
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yeah. He goes after girls that are coming off of the breakup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he they were friends prior, but he got really close. So people started to go, wait a minute, like she changed. She became really nasty to a lot of people. I remember, for example, Marty Bell was like, I wanted to hate you. She's like, but I don't hate you because she's a fucking cunt. I was like, look, shit. Yeah. So it started like that. So but again, I never spoke bad about her. I haven't to this day, and I never will because, again, we were young and engaged in wrestling, and we lived together. It was just a toxic situation. You guys know how it is. People in wrestling get involved. So John Curse, one of the few good things he actually did.
Gentleman John Curse.
Gentleman Poom Pooms, as he's famously known.
Poom Poom.
He pulled me aside. He's like, because they felt like they were uncomfortable in the locker room. They weren't wanted, which and Alvin, you were there at the time. I never once said they can't be in the locker room. I would never take work away from anybody. That's just not who I am. He was like, yo, you and Dickie need to squash this heat. You go outside and talk. I said, let's fucking do it. I don't give a fuck. We get to a fight. Look, he kicks my ass. I don't really give a shit. I will get one good shot on him. My exact words of Curse. I said, I don't give a fuck if I get my ass beat. He will know he's in a fight.
Oh, man.
There he goes.
There's Piers. So
you saying Dickie's gangster like that?
Well, hey man, look, I'm not tough. I don't brag. I don't, I feel the guys that have to act like they're tough aren't tough. So we go outside, and I look them dead in the eyes. I go, because multiple people have come up to me and go, yo, Stephanie and Dickie are together, which didn't bother me. What bothered me is that I've asked them, and I was like, yo, just
hold on. What is that blue falconing, Louis? When somebody's trying to be a buddy fucker, right? That's what they dudes. I think that's what it's called, blue falconing. When somebody's trying to fuck your exes.
Now to mind you, with the shit with Dickie, so I was super tight with Dickie when this motherfucker.
You sound fine.
Yeah. To me, you sound clear on my end.
It's goddamn Australian.
Yeah.
So like when Dickie quit NYWC like for the 50th time, I got him. I didn't get him back in, but I was the liaison. I was tight with him. I always went to bat for him. I put him. We were in the Black Circle. The Order. I always try. I took him on the road when he wasn't confident. So face to face, I was like, yo, are you with Stephanie? And all he did was this. He would not look me in the eye and be like, yeah. Curse asked him, are you with him? Or are you with her? And he wouldn't give an answer. He walked away, and Curse looked at me and goes, he's a fucking pussy. And then after that, everything was copacetic with me and NYWC, and it was all roses. And they left, and ever since then, it's been, so like, for example, the kid Mastretta, one of the trainers, he'll bring me up to the students about how I helped him. I taught him this, and this. And Dickie will throw a hissy fit and be like, well, I don't know why you're mentioning him. I hate him. And Mastretta's like, okay. So he, look, you guys know Dickie. He's very petty. He means well, but he's his own worst fucking enemy. And I look straight up. If he wants to come on and do the podcast, I have absolutely no issue with him doing the podcast. He can come on. I won't say,
if he comes on, can we ask him?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be another guest.
Inquiring minds.
Is he still there?
Dickie?
Well, I don't know who's at NYWC.
I'm not saying is Dickie still with what's her name?
No. So here's the funny thing. So I was the guy that hit Nikki. I'll put it out there. So I was told that I hit her, never hit her. I threw her.
Before you say this, I was told the same thing, and I was told this is the reason why you changed your name from Stockade to K Lothbrok, because of that you were trying to change your. I was like,
dude,
change identity.
I changed my name a year ago. Me and her broke up in 2012.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I wait over 10 years to change my fucking name?
Yeah.
Whoever said that is just reaching for some shit.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure he runs over to Deathmatch Company in New Jersey because he's a fucking moron.
Ding ding ding.
Oh yeah, change my identity. I'm not the one with a goddamn fucking police record for goddamn domestic abuse, but I'm the asshole. Fucking go break your leg again, you fat fuck. Only person in the world that gets goddamn weight surgery and he's still fat. Good for you. Oh, now I'm fired up. You see what happens? Fuck that. Because it's,
You got it.
dude,
Hey,
it's
hey,
fucking.
hey, you
It's,
can't
See what you
fat
did,
shame
Boog?
people, bro.
See what you did, Boog? You got them all
dude,
fired up.
it's
You can't fat
stupid
shame
though.
people, bro.
I can. I was.
Now you're
I
gonna
was fat. I can
now you're
fat
gonna get
shame.
canceled, all right?
Bro,
I don't
now
know,
you're
man.
getting canceled.
This
Dude.
guy, fucking absolute, got me fired up. I'm about to take off my shirt.
I got Boog fired up. Boog got
Taking off
Sake
my
fired
shirt.
up.
It's such.
Oh,
Come on.
shit.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go.
There we go. There we go.
What a
We got
bullshit thing to
podcast
say,
going.
though.
It's this kind of podcast.
What a bullshit thing to say. I changed my name in 2021, and I broke up with this girl 10 years ago. That's what I waited 10 years to plot. Oh, yeah, here's my job. I fucking made a name for myself in H2O and CZW. I wrestled, like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? He's just an idiot grasping because he's fucking my ex tag partner, and he doesn't want, dude, fuck him. I get him on here.
We had him on.
Why doesn't he talk about how Nick Gage apparently fucked his ex right in front of him and he did nothing because he's a cuck?
Oh shit.
I ain't got time. I'm a grown fucking man. I live in a fucking house. He fucking sells shitty fucking autographs online like he's a shitty Eric Sims.
Oh my god.
Oh
We need a stockade shooting to do.
I'm just tired, dude. Because it's the most. Because I've dealt with this Nikki bullshit. And I'm fucking. Here's the thing. I'm engaged. I have a house. I have a stepson. And I'm about to get married in a year. What the fuck do I give a shit?
Do me a favor. Stop posting those sexy pictures of your fiance, man.
No, I'm gonna make sure everyone knows that I'm fucking. My girl is hot as fuck. She hates it. She's gonna come through.
I'm saying for my sake.
For your sake, look. You can enjoy it all you want. She's gonna kill me, but yeah, I don't even know how we. You see, Boogaloo fires me up. Boogaloo fires me up. Changed my fucking name. What?
Bro, I can show you. I can show it to you.
I believe you, dude. I believe you. And that's the bullshit. Did you ask him about his mugshot that apparently he got for driving?
I did when he said that. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
You know, not for nothing, but I got I got a friend request from that page, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. So I accepted. I'm like 2 days, for 2 days, I keep seeing all these photos. I'm like, I don't think this is really him.
No,
bro. I was like, I don't think this is him.
Apparently, it was his ex business partner's girlfriend that posted that shit.
I was like, you know what? I don't think this is him. I'm getting rid of this right here.
Fucking just,
dude. I don't want to be affiliated with this page,
bro. I don't care, bro. Like, just you're gonna say stupid ass shit. Fucking, don't. Yeah, like I think when I did your guys' show, you guys asked me why I changed my name. Literally, I changed my name because I lost 150 fucking pounds. And another reason was Stockade tied me to NYWC, and I didn't want to be tied to a place I don't like. That's it. Right. I don't know how this interview turned about me.
Blow my screen up, Chun.
Oh boy! Now, I thought you have respect for this gentleman. Could have just sent it to me.
Goddamn thing. Yeah, I don't know what that says there.
That's Demonto? How long ago was that?
Yeah.
No, this is like recently.
Look,
that's recently?
Zoom. I don't know, man. Just read it, Louis, because I can't. Ain't nobody.
I got it. Oh, okay.
All right, so he's like, he goes, it would be a bad idea seeing that old Stockade hands aren't that clean either. And I appreciate you. You know, I'd never come to you unless it was needed. I said, I got you. I said, what did Stockade do? He goes, he beat several women. That's why he changed his name, bro, and doesn't wrestle anywhere. And I go, and he goes, and those stories are a lot more brutal. We're talking tied up and beaten.
Really?
He should be in jail or in the ground. I go, Stockade? He goes, yep, Stockade. I go, how come no one has come out on him? He goes, there's 3 girls total. They don't write. He goes, they don't write it write it publicly, but it's very public knowledge. I think you even know
There we
one
go.
of them.
Now you're canceled.
He goes, he goes, you think you even know one of them? I go, he goes, Nikki Adams from New York. I said, I wouldn't believe anything she says, and didn't you catch a DV charge? He goes, absolutely not. I was arrested for outstanding traffic warrants.
That's why it says domestic abuse. The cop just wrote domestic abuse because
he said, and someone photoshopped my ex-girlfriend's color photo on a black and white police report.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
This was the other day.
This
was last week. This was last.
Yo, what'd you do to Tomato, Joe?
Nothing. Because he creeped on Nikki because of that. I don't know. What does he bring up? How his ex-girlfriend Brittany Savage says that he was able to fucking Buffalo Bill his dick and hide it was so small. Well, we could go into that.
What?
Yeah, apparently Brittany Savage said that he could tuck his dick in and make it look like a vagina. I mean, look. I
believe it.
You know, but I mean, I tied women, motherfucker. If I tied up women and beat them, how the fuck am I not in jail?
Well, I mean, that's
and I'm not, and I don't work anywhere. Okay, first off, I don't work for ICW because I don't want to. I work for GCW. Brett is doing his own thing. Does he talk about how Brett stole GCW from him? No. H2O, I don't work there because Matt stopped talking to me. And I don't want to be around fucking people that lie, D'Amato, and I'm not saying anything about H2O. I don't know anyone about GCW, but I know a lot of the guys down there, and there's a lot of negative shit down there. But I work for Excite. I just posted my schedule. But if anyone...
I know you
yeah. And if I tied up women and beat them. And three, I would love to know these three women that I tied up and beat.
If you did it, it's because they wanted you to do it.
Exactly. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking and what? So me having and if we would have interviewed Raver, that
would have came out.
That would have came out, and then so Danny D'Amato is the virtuous of morals and truth.
And fuck that, yo.
Tell
Raver he's coming on Tuesday.
Justice and the American way.
Yeah, get Danny on the show. Here we go.
He can come on the show. I'll ask him straight up. Like, who told you this? Tell me. I want names because fucking
Pop don't believe it, man. Pop says he doesn't
believe it.
Yeah.
Bro, listen. I'll pull up. Listen, I will pull up every fucking three women in wrestling. First off, I only dated two girls in wrestling business. One was Nikki Adams, and the other one was this girl Adira. That's it. So what third fucking girl did I fucking beat up and get the fuck out of here?
I don't know.
Come on, dude. This is the guy that chased after a fucking Alicia, saying "I love you like a sister." Yeah, I'm the fucking creep.
A sister that I want to burn.
Yeah, fuck out of here, dude. Whatever, man. Look, he's the fucking Northeast Ian Rotten. Good for him. Fall off a ladder and have your pants fall down, you fucking goof. This is a guy that stole money from an old man named the Wizard, but I'm the fucking bad guy. Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
Look at that. Even Carmel don't believe that.
Nobody believes that shit.
Fucking no one believes anything out of his mouth.
There you go. Look at that, man. You got some backers, Kaide.
Dude, listen, I love you guys, and you know what though, I don't care. Like, I don't work anywhere. Danny had to start his own company to get work.
This is the same guy that would try to quit the show last week.
Yeah, well, that's why you're fucking, you're trying to fire me up here.
He tried to quit the show on us last week. I was like, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
That's true. That's
so
true.
Ridiculous. I just can't.
Very true, Carmel.
I just can't. I love it. All this. I did X, Y, and yeah, exactly. I did X, Y, and Z. I don't have a record. I don't have. What the fuck, dude? Like, what the? I want to. If he proved he's creative. Too bad his shows suck dick. God, he relies on a kid that wears CM Punk mittens to get himself over because he can't get himself over.
The fuck is a CM Punk mitten?
This nice darling kid.
Mike, he's
a very nice kid. He's a very nice kid that wears the CM Punk gloves, and he's a nice sweet child, and he's basically it's Jack Sabbath, Danny D'Amato just reversed.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Oh shit!
Get him all fired up.
Fucking
got him hot.
I love it. I love it.
Stupid.
I love this shit. Let's keep going, baby.
It's just stupid bullshit. Now we need to get him on. I will absolutely love to have him on.
Yes.
Because he won't come on. He won't.
You gotta reach out to him, Joe.
He probably blocked me. I'll try. Don't give a fuck. I'll be like, yo,
see if he's on your Facebook right now.
This is great. This is fucking quality.
Between me and Lou, we're gonna.
By the way, Pierce is probably like, "What the fuck is going on right now?" Pierce is like, "These motherfuckers left to Australia."
Here's the funny thing. So this is 2016. I messaged Danny. Can you guys see it?
Oh shit!
I don't know if you can see it.
It's a little bright. No,
I wrote, "Hey man, liked your match with Kyle. I think he works some of the NYWC. Hope you two get to come back. This is at NYWC. Thanks, dude. I was glad to be there. So if I'm such a fucking shithead, why the hell are you telling me you're glad to be there and talking to me? If I tied women up."
I get why you're hot though, because nowadays people get canceled over fake accusations.
I ain't gonna fucking get canceled over fake accusations.
Yeah, man. Oh,
I'm not mad at Carmelata. It's bullshit.
That's truth right
Kate
there.
isn't into that shit.
Saucy. Merc so saucy. He says, "Nah, Kaide isn't into that shit. I know him for years."
Yeah, he's into men's.
He's into.
I mean, what?
It's ridiculous, dude. Like we're all grown fucking men. We're all grown men. I'm 35 years old, and I got to deal with fucking high school bullshit like fucking make believe. It's ridiculous to me, dude. It's
by the
ridiculous.
way, Kenny, thank you for tuning in, Kenny. Kenny's gonna be one of our guests next week.
Oh yes,
with Chili Willy. So make sure y'all tune into that.
Yo, if DeMonta comes on, I definitely want to be on the show.
You come back on.
Yeah, absolutely. You may have to take my place after I fucking
shoot a message right now, Joe. Shoot a message like, "Hey, we got a podcast next week."
He's not going to answer me. It has to go through Boogaloo. He won't answer me because of the Raver thing. I'm telling you that right now.
I set it up. I'll try to set it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know,
tell him, be like, yo, Big Stock. Tell him Big Stock wants to confront you about this tying up women thing. I'll do it on the show.
He won't go on it. He won't because he don't want to be confronted.
But if you're gonna make fucking accusations, man the fuck up, back it up.
This is the reason why I said we should have had G-Raver on.
Those are the people who make accusations.
Like if he wanted to try and clear his name or even apologize.
Well, here's the thing.
Let it be out there.
I want him to. I'm dead ass. I will legit prove any of those things that he said. I want him to prove that they're true because now you're going out there and you're spreading straight up fucking lies. And now people are gonna supposed to. What happened?
I said, I when he said that, I was like, come on, man.
Oh no, dude. But listen. It's straight up fucking. I'll take a goddamn lie detector test, dude. Fucking, I don't give a fuck.
Let's go that far.
No, dude, you're gonna sit there and say wild ass shit. But then, like, for example, this Raver situation, you got people that. And I'm not gonna defend anyone, but if Raver did what he did, how is anyone gonna take this asshole's word for it if he's spreading lies about anyone else? You know what I'm saying? You don't make stupid accusations like that.
That's true.
Why? Because I'm still friends or I speak to fucking Raver. What am I supposed to do? I don't know your ex-girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend. I don't know the girl that he did it to. So I'm just supposed to cut people off? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not asking for Raver to be back in wrestling. I'm not defending him. Like, it's bullshit. But that's what you have to use instead of just going to Boogaloo and be like, yo, man, that's my girl. I really appreciate it. And I'm the one that pulled the fucking podcast. I was the one that ultimately said, yo, we're not doing it because I could have done it with Pierce.
Yep.
So I did it out of respect for you guys, and
I said it's not going to happen on this podcast. I said, but they have opportunity to do it on Pierce's podcast, and I have no control over that. And Pierce asked you, and you pulled it.
I pulled it. I could have done it.
Yep.
It's just again, we're grown ass fucking men, and I don't talk about anyone's personal shit. I don't question anyone's shit. I don't believe half the shit I get told. Something goes down, whatever. But to make wild ass accusations like that, that's ridiculous. Because when the hell did I? So if I tied up women, and that's why I don't work anywhere, and that's why I changed my name. Should I get my old lady to come in here and fucking find out? Because I've been with her for almost 3 years now. So at some point, I must have did it behind her back, and she knows where I am every fucking step of the goddamn day.
Maybe she's one of the women that came forward.
Fuck that. She's the one that beats me.
Maybe she's one of the one that came forward, and she has Stockholm syndrome, so she won't turn you.
Maybe that's what it is. That's why my name was Stockade, because of Stockholm syndrome.
This is unbelievable.
Fucking ridiculous. Alvin, we're gonna have to give you a better interview because this is just
unbelievable.
I'm
enjoying this.
We done jumped the shark.
Oh yeah,
I'm enjoying this. You got riled up, man. I haven't seen him riled up in a minute.
Because I just don't dude. Like it's just bullshit. Like why are you even gonna say something stupid? Because you know what it is. Some idiot out there is gonna believe it.
Take your shirt off, man.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Come
do
on,
that.
Joe. Come on. You do it for the gym.
No,
Take it off.
No.
I know why you're not taking it off because you have pink nipples.
I do. They're like the size of fucking saucers.
They're like pepperonis.
Yeah, man, it's disgusting. You know. That's really will get us canceled.
Oh my god.
See now I got now my girl's probably listening to this and now she's gonna be like, who the fuck do I have to kill? Because she's gonna be fired up.
Just keep taking those pictures.
I'll keep like.
She's taking this picture. Just keep taking it.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Ridiculous.
I'm talking about the ones that you working out in the gym.
Oh yeah, those always keep coming. I send those to you
Hold on.
privately. Hey, you know what? You know what, man? Look, I get free samples. I don't.
Hey, you know what? Listen, I just paid for this shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like
I got a case of that
C4,
shit.
hit your boy up, man. What the
You
fuck?
actually
I've
drink it
been
and enjoy
drinking
it.
this shit, and ain't nobody fucking giving me nothing for free. Come on.
But yeah, so Alvin Alvarez.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah,
Now back to you, Alvin.
Yeah, back to you.
Yeah, so that was my drama.
So he may potentially be going back to NYWC. Potentially.
Well, I have the date booked in August, so
Okay.
I'm thinking like right now you're the journeyman right now. You calling your shots. You working wherever you want.
yeah, pretty much. I'm 39 years old now, so I'm gonna be 40 next year. So my body's beat up. I'm not just wrestling for peanuts. I'm wrestling where it matters, where it could get me signed somewhere. So looking at companies like NEW or stuff that people are doing big things where a lot of guys are at, guys like Danny Moff, guys like Lance and MLW. Like that's what I'm looking at now. So I'm not doing some peanut organization for $10. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just doing my buy like that anymore. Unless it's wrestling Stockade, but otherwise I ain't doing it.
Page brothers here.
Yeah, it's Meg.
Ooh, there he goes.
You know who I am, right?
You heard that rant, didn't you?
You know, I
Chris,
didn't hear any rant.
Oh, you missed it.
You just
Meg, you
missed
missed
that?
it.
Holy shit.
Really? What was the rant about?
Well,
Danny
apparently,
DeMonto.
Danny DeMonto stated he sent a text to Boogaloo that the reason I changed my name was because of my past of tying up.
Stop it. Oh, stop
No. Tying up and beating women. So
what?
Yeah. Didn't you not know this?
He said he beats the bottom of their feet.
Yeah. Apparently,
and burns them with cigarettes.
Apparently, so in 2012 when I broke up, I waited 10 years. I waited 9 years because I changed my name in 2021 or 2020. I waited about 8 or 9 years to change my name to hide who I truly am. But I was Stockade in all this, Tournament of Death and all this other shit. But I waited. I was so strategic. This stupid motherfucker. Yeah, but it's Danny DeMonto, so we got to believe him. Yeah. Because somebody faked so he got pulled over by the cops and they locked him up for having speeding tickets, and somebody, I don't know who, but somebody photoshopped his photo over somebody else's domestic report.
Somebody else named Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel DeMonto.
Somebody else named Daniel DeMonto that lives in New Jersey with his address. Yeah. Because we were gonna have.
I can't believe you missed that.
Oh yeah, Piers is probably pulling his fucking hair out.
It was like a 25-minute rant.
Really?
Chris, Mega, whatever the fuck.
I gotta go back and watch it. Nah, I've just been working.
You know me. You know I don't put up with bullshit.
Hey, that's micro content worthy.
Hey, Megan, why don't you take your shirt off, bro?
Yeah,
come on, Chris. Come on.
Not yet, bro.
Come on, join me in book. Come on.
Give me 3 months. He's
like, I got me fired up again.
You got me fired up. I'm
fired up.
I'll take all my podcasts are gonna be shirtless from here on out.
Yeah, it also true. I love it, man.
I'm already pantless.
That's
Yeah, I got boxes on right now.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking annoyed right now.
wow, that is crazy.
Record stuff screaming like. Oh yeah, yeah.
Is this what you do, Stockade? You record
Apparently,
these, you
apparently,
record these women so you can listen.
dude.
while you take a shit?
It's ridiculous,
You
man.
get to that hot lunch.
It's ridiculous.
By the way, our viewership dropped like
Yeah.
drastically
hopped on.
in this past. Yeah, it's too much brown here.
Too much
Cage
brown.
people.
Too
By the
much
way,
brown.
Cage is also a racist.
Yep, I'm a racist. That's right. I
So-
forgot about that. We just,
Wow.
let's just pile. Let's just fucking pile it on.
Racist, Trump
Should we
loving
already
mother.
know? Yeah.
Trump loving racist.
Yeah, just keep it. Fucking screw it.
He has a
Oh,
Confederate
hey,
flag
so
behind him. You just don't see it.
Mega.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Absolute over here was talking about how he was your young boy and carried your bags.
He was, man. Yeah. I
It
had video proof too.
And I told him, I said
Yes.
I told him that's an honor. I said that's an honor because
That's how you go ahead.
Sure.
I honestly got to say this shoot. This is a straight shoot. Stockade. I refuse to call him by that KL name. Refuse. So
So
Stockade.
that's my government hidden alias to hide from the fact that I'm a woman beater.
What's
Don't.
up?
Yeah,
Carmel
that's true.
Latte?
That's true. He changed
Stockade
Good,
was
homie.
the slave trader's name.
Yeah.
That's a slave. Yeah. So
Hey,
he did.
By
I
the
was-
way, look at this.
See?
Wow.
Yeah.
See?
That's how fired
That's
up
how
you
we
got.
do it. That's how we do it.
That's how Cade.
Dying
That's,
breed,
that's
baby.
how fired up Cade was.
Really? Oh, I gotta play. I got.
That's that's micro content all day.
Yeah, but I don't think we. Oh my goodness.
So Stockade, he actually trained his students the right way. There's a couple dudes, who literally, when I get to the building, will come up and take my bag.
Who? Stockade used to do that?
No, he trained his students to do that.
Oh yeah.
Like straight respect, like straight shoot. I will give Stockade that.
Chris, you remember the Firehouse show when we was on the big movie room and you rolled up and you're like, anybody under fucking 10 years, get the fuck out.
Yo,
we ran out there.
Yo.
I was just under 2. I
you
was
were
like,
there
I'm
for
out.
that too?
I was there for that because it was under 5 and under 10. Anybody under 10
Right.
years couldn't be in the big room. And if you were under 5, you couldn't be in that small room. So I think I was 4 at the time. And I was like, damn, shit, maybe he won't see me. And you looked right at me, you're like, 4 years out. I was like, damn,
Fuck
Chris.
out. Fuck out. Get the fuck out. Yeah, I pulled.
He was
I
like
pulled
this.
Yeah, no, and
I
everyone
pulled the
left.
Red Bull that day. I was pissed.
Everyone left.
I would have been like this.
Because I fucking came in there with my shit, right? And then it's like, just picture this, like me walking in, and then there's a bunch of like chairs and then leather recliners in front of me, and everyone is facing Shane. So Shane is facing me as I walk in. Shane stops what he's doing.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Caramel Latte, if you haven't noticed,
We doing the
Alvin-
shirtless thing.
Alvin Alvarez has no shirt on.
He started
Yeah,
the show with the shirt on.
This is that's how he started out. He came in, no shirt, fired up, ready to
I
go.
do have a shirt, but I don't think you want me to really wear this shit.
No, I don't want you wearing that.
Oh,
shit.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
there it is. That's
There it is. There it
that's
is.
what hangs on the police stations while they're looking for me and all the women I've kidnapped.
That's it.
So
now you
Shane,
kidnapped them? Jeez.
Oh well, I mean, might as well just add to it.
Kidnap.
so Shane
Yeah,
walks
we're
around.
trying to get some
right?
extra views.
Go
So
ahead.
Shane,
shirtless.
so Shane walks around and he comes shakes my hand, and I'm like, these fucking students, they just sat in the fucking leather recliners. I was like, oh hell no, nah, fucking no, nah.
Nobody
fucking
got
no.
this shit
Everybody
right.
get the fuck out. Get the fuck out right now. Kicked everybody out. So I said, you gotta be 5 years to be in the room.
Or 10 years to sit up front. That's what it was.
And
10 years to sit in the bigger
recliner.
chairs.
Right. And then I assigned fucking people seats in the recliner. So there was like 10 recliners, and then it was like 2 rows of like some kind of like regular seats behind that. So you gotta have 10 years to sit down, 5 years to be in a room, and only certain people sit in the recliners. And my ass is sitting in the front. Yo, so no, get the fuck out. Like I pulled the fucking Louis,
Yeah.
fucking whoever. I fucking went off. That's like the one time I really went the fuck off. So then what pissed me off?
Cage in his dungeon right now as we speak.
So then what pissed me off? So we had Mondo and Ken Doan on the show. So Shane goes to me, well, you think you can like not do that because condone? I said, I don't give a fuck. This is
Who
my
the fuck is
fucking
Ken
locker room.
Doan?
My fucking locker
Who
room.
the fuck? Who
One-
the fuck
one
you
of the-
working for?
Get the fuck out of here. This is my fucking locker room. I don't give a fuck about him.
He's a
Who
visitor.
the hell is
And
a Ken
then-
Doan?
And then
Kenny Dykstra, or whatever. his
Kenny
name is.
Dykstra.
Yeah.
Oh, from the
Spirit Squad.
From Spirit
Spirit
Squad.
Yeah.
Squad. Okay.
Like,
So
okay.
then Jimmy Papa Don comes in, Stockade and Alvin's favorite friend, comes in and brings in MJF, and he goes, "Hey, can he come in? I vouch for him." I've said, "How long you been in? 3 years? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out."
Yep.
And then Stockade's fucking lazy ass. He's working like a tag or a 6-man. Hey, can my guys come in? I want to go over my match, but I want to go out there. I'm like, just for
Yeah, I
you
think we won that
fucking
match. It was
lazy
me.
fuck.
me
Yeah.
They
and
could,
Stock versus
they could
Gaston.
go over, but they could go over their shit, but they got to get out as soon
So I
as
said
they
they
six
can go
man,
over their
yeah.
shit. They can't sit down. They got to stand up, and once they finish, kick them the fuck out. And I'm like,
Wasn't that the
grumpy
show?
old neighbor?
Wasn't that the show that there was all that issue with Blake Morris and all that nonsense? Was that the same show?
I don't remember.
It might have been. I know it was me, you,
And I don't know. I tell you exactly what it was. It
me,
was
you, and Jaden.
the
Valor.
first Saturday, November 2016, because my ex broke up with me the next day. I will never forget that.
Wow,
remember
because
that.
you were
I
so
remember that.
grumpy.
No, she just broke up with me.
I remember that.
Is
I
that,
was-
that was that spicy Latina?
No, it was a white girl.
No, it's a white girl.
Oh,
It was
the
a
blonde.
fat ass.
The blonde.
Michelle-
No,
Michelle-
there was
Michelle
the one
was her
after
name?
the blonde. When I,
Oh.
Hey, Michelle, some of them. What was her name, Chris? Michelle?
oh, the one I
blonde
broke
chick?
up with, or
Yeah.
Come on,
Angie
man.
was a blonde chick.
Angie.
Angie.
Yeah. Okay.
Now we're gonna find
Angie's
out.
a blonde
Now Mega is gonna be canceled too for naming names. You name names. You name names.
Name
Yo,
names.
Lou, we gotta get
Fuck
Mega
it.
fired up. We gotta get Mega fired up on the subject. Get him going. Get his shirt off. Come on. Saki's on Facebook right now. Saki's on Facebook right now. Yelling at Danny D'Amato.
Yeah, he's fucking,
I gotta watch this shit. I gotta watch this.
He's creeping
I
right
still
now.
gotta watch this shit.
No, I'll recite
Word
it. To
up.
you. I'll
Word up. You know what
I'll
I'm
recite
saying?
it, dude. You know, he basically it's just fucking stupid. There's no other fucking way to put it. It's the most asinine fucking claim ever. This motherfucker says that I am worse than G-Raver, who's actually canceled, and I deserve to be, what was it?
Well, you
Dead
don't work anywhere.
or in jail, and that's why I
What?
don't work anywhere. Yeah. Boogie has the text. Forward it to Mega.
Yeah, I do have.
What?
Yeah, and that's
yeah,
why I don't
yeah.
work. That's why I don't work anywhere. Meanwhile, I am extremely busy. Just because I don't work for a deathmatch company, I don't work anywhere. Okay.
Listen,
No,
I'm gonna put this out here just right now, Alvin. I appreciate you coming on, man, and we will definitely
Saki
have to
hijack my show just like he
we will
hijacks all my
definitely have to
matches.
bring you back on like another time. You know, if you want to come back on and give us, you know, an hour of
We'll do
your
part two.
time. You know,
Damn,
what I'm
this
saying?
turned
we can do
into
a part
the
two,
this
bro.
turned into the Stockade show.
It
It
became
did.
became Stockade
Versus
future
Danny D'Amato.
cancellation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna get canceled for things I didn't fucking do. Okay.
Yeah, I can see when his fucking when Stockade's forehead goes like this.
Yeah.
That's what it's That's
Yo,
what
what's
it's
crazy
pissed.
is when Boog was reading the text. I was like, yo, that had to be like 8 years ago. He was like, no, I was a couple months ago. I was like,
That was
Like,
a couple
couple
days
ago.
ago.
Couple days ago.
Like
That was
4
a couple
days
days
ago.
ago.
couple days ago.
Yeah.
That's
God.
crazy. Why
Yeah,
is this guy
because
still
we're supposed to
talking?
do this show yesterday, and
It's
we
because we were
came
gonna
full
do the show with G-Raver and D'Amato, who's in
From
his
Thursday.
30s.
That was from last Thursday.
Yeah, who's in his 30s, the high 30s, is dating Raver's ex, who's in her mid 20s, and apparently we have to, that's the issue, and apparently that it wouldn't be good for me to have him on since my hands aren't clean, and that I tied up 3 women. Apparently that these 3 women that won't come out because everyone came out in their mother during the fucking Me Too bullshit, and that's why I changed my name to hide as if nobody knows who the fuck I am.
Oh my god.
Like that's why someone's gonna go, yeah, Kaide, the guy with the tattoos. Like, what really? But my whole thing is like I changed my name like a year and a half ago. Why would I wait to change my fucking name?
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't even know you anymore, Kaide.
I mean, well, hey, you know what? I'll just go sit over next to all the other canceled guys, I guess, right now, and you know,
Hang with David Starr.
yeah. Meanwhile, it's fucking. I guess what just so fucking stupid. Mega's reading it right now.
Now I'm actually working.
Crazy. This is crazy.
That's crazy. You sent it to me, Louis?
I'm gonna send it to you. Hold on.
Yeah, I want to read this shit.
I have to screenshot it and send it.
Oh, Louis, hey man, you can't lean back.
You can't lean back, brother.
That's gonna get us canceled.
Lean back, brother.
That's gonna get us canceled.
Wow.
No nudity allowed on on
This
StreamYard,
is
bro.
crazy. Absolutely crazy.
man.
Damn, Mr. Rand. I'm gonna watch this shit for real.
Yeah.
It was a great
Went in.
show, and then it just got spicy.
Well, because Louis had to go and fire me up and fucking
It got real.
dude.
So we started talking about Dickie. We started talking about Dickie, and that's how it got started.
Just absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he mentioned that he got that text, and I knew exactly who it was.
Yeah.
Because I'm not an idiot. I know the only person that would start any type of bullshit and lies would be that fucking idiot. Like it's just
Yeah, boy, I love it. White on white crime, nothing better. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I hope Piers. I hope they don't take away your interviews of all the ICW guys when they go to fucking Australia.
Piers is canceled now too. Way to go.
Oh well.
Way to go, guys.
Everybody's
Fucking funny. Look, I'm not gonna put anyone on blast, but there are guys. Look, Schlack gets shit about apparently being a fucking Nazi.
Is he?
No, but the internet swears to God Schlack's a fucking white supremacist. Danny's got no problem using him. Like, come on, dude. Like, what are you fucking doing? Like, what are you fucking doing? You don't get to pick and choose who you. And I don't even want to work for him. I don't ever.
Love it.
Oh, there he is.
That's Louis. That's Louis. That's Louis.
Showing up at your house.
Good. Please do.
Yeah.
Please.
Knock.
Please. I'm the wrong motherfucker and I show up at his
ready.
house.
You gonna use that?
Man.
You gonna use that fancy rifle you got fucking custom
ready.
made at that?
I'm like that guy from Tremors, Burt Gummer. I hit a button, the fucking wall flips over.
Yeah,
I'm ready
you're
to
gonna
fucking
grab
go, dude.
the Warhammer off the wall.
Like real seriously, man. Like there, when the protesting and everything was getting wild, there was like a couple local Facebook groups that were like, people were like, oh, like one guy was like, oh, we're gonna walk through this. It was my town, and we're gonna smash all the windows and show the white people we aren't joking. So I wrote, I'm like, this is my address. I'll be waiting outside. Please come. I was ready, dude. I'm waiting for the end of the world, bro.
Wow.
Look at Mega.
He's a motherfucker with the AR-15s in his basement and shit.
Man.
They ain't taking my guns. I'll
Here
Waco
we
this
go.
bitch.
Here we go. This motherfucker. I think we need to wrap this shit up, man.
So hold on. So this was like
This is Thursday.
This is
Oh,
not even a week ago.
This might bring a flashback. I don't know if this is good or bad weekend, but shout out to 2017.
Oh, dope! Yeah,
Where is that?
Hold on. Let me
that was
blow
on.
that up.
That was on my
Blow me up.
blow me up.
bachelor
Blow me up.
party.
Blow me
Yeah,
up. The bachelor
That's dope.
party where your boy was
yeah.
down the
Wearing the
line.
same
Mega,
shirt. Wearing the same shirt.
You looking super
Mega,
slim there,
Mega,
Mega.
You know what I'm
Step
saying?
there.
You looking
I was
like
swole
John
there,
Henry.
man. I was
You know what I'm
in
saying?
probably best shape of my life there.
Me too.
Both you and I, Chris, we're both in the
you
best shape of our life.
Best shape of our life. Yep.
Yeah.
You looking like John Henry there. I
Like
like
we took a stop. We found actually that photo. That photo was we were down in Maryland for my bachelor party,
Yeah.
and we were like, "Yo,
Oh,
let's see where the
so-
gym's at."
I don't know if y'all ever seen this. I gotta find.
I don't even know where this show is going, Caramel.
So-
Honestly. This show.
I gotta
doesn't-
find-
This show just
Took a
turned
left
into
turn.
it just turned into us bullshitting now.
Hold on.
Hey,
Yo,
talk
hold on.
Talk about it,
Chauncey.
Alvin.
Throw me
You,
back
you,
on.
you want me to put you back up there?
Yes, this is the best picture I've ever taken in my life.
Oh yeah, I need a push.
So
Push.
I go, this is the closest Alvin will ever get to a push.
Push.
Where was that from?
My bachelor party.
Bachelor party
The
weekend.
one you refused to go to.
Well, hey, I mean, I made a good call. You were only married for a week.
That's true.
He
5
was-
months.
Whoa.
Cade was probably busy calling
Turd.
in
Boogie
basement.
was like, hold up, stop.
Rewind.
Stop.
So you had bachelor
Rewind.
party. Why in Maryland? First of all.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
Ocean
what
City.
the fuck make you
We
go
did
to
Ocean City. We
Maryland?
did like a Jack and Joe, so we did both my ex and we did both We did like
I
a
don't
Jack
blame
and Joe.
Cade for not going. I wouldn't have gone to that shit.
So we went. It was all right. No, Chris was there, so it was fun.
Oh, yeah.
I
Can't
thought
never,
so, John.
can't never recover that
Who's
as a
that?
lowrider bachelor.
No,
And then,
scarred for
and then
life.
no, Chris, yo, Mega, didn't you hurt your knee, right?
So we went. So I had Wednesday. I got the second stripe on my belt, and I hurt my knee on Wednesday. We had a show Thursday.
Wow. Wow, we're really digging into this shit now.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Right. So I hurt my knee that Wednesday. We had a show Thursday
Oh,
in
no.
New Jersey City that Friday morning.
Allegedly.
So I was limping around like crazy that whole weekend. And I was probably like 265, 270.
And that was the
And then
Mayweather McGregor
Floyd-
fight.
That Friday was Floyd.
Yeah, it was a fight. Mayweather McGregor.
Yep.
So
Oh, I was in Pennsylvania wrestling. That's why I couldn't come.
you went and got married and then got divorced.
5 months later, yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't live together, so when we moved in like a month before we got married, and then it
you
was
gotta
just a
go
mess.
like,
Like, we
oh
didn't
shit, I
click.
really don't
Oh,
like
shit
you.
went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit went down.
So I do
Was
have
it okay?
just from a boy, but I do have proof that Stockade is a racist.
Oh,
Blast me up
shit.
one more time, brothers.
Oh boy.
Oh
time.
man, here
Oh,
we go.
boy.
Here we
One
go.
more time. Come on.
My man's getting canceled.
What
today.
does he have?
Let me put the volume up too.
My man's getting canceled.
Oh shit.
Oh man, he's got the. Racist motherfucker.
Oh man.
Fucking
Oh,
nooses in the locker room, courtesy.
Yo,
of,
don't you fucking lie. You told me to throw that to you because you didn't want to be there.
this is shit I got to deal with.
Yeah.
Actually, I had to go. Blow me up real quick. I had to go from me and Stock's last match. Look at Stockade's face. Hold on. You guys can see his face. Hold on, let's see. I'll turn the phone. He looks like he's fucking.
Looks like he's ready to
you know
go
what's-
down.
He's like he's ready to receive you.
Listen, first off,
Absolutely ready to receive.
I had to
Absolute
babysit this fucking big nincompoop in Atlantic City when he
pleasure.
decided to stay.
I thought you were
I
gonna say something else.
He did.
Wait, what? This big
No,
what?
no. You want to tell that story? We could tell.
I
that
had
story.
to, not you, not
Oh,
you.
not
Well,
me,
I got
not me.
one of you too in Atlantic City. But I had to babysit Mega when we decided to stay up for 24 hours at Mikey's bachelor party.
Oh.
You remember that?
Oh fuck! I forgot
Yeah.
all about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I'm the only brother hang with a bunch of Caucasians.
And I was right there with you, and we were drinking Hennessy
true.
at one point.
You and I were like, we
Oh,
can't.
shit.
Oh yeah, dude.
You
Dude,
sure you white?
I forgot all about that.
Bro, I am
forgot
fucking
about
white trash as they come, bro. What are you talking about?
And you were drinking Hennessy?
Bro, we just kept drinking. Everyone
just
went to
kept
bed
drinking.
except me and Mega.
Right.
We were drinking.
Yep.
We were drinking. We were playing 3-card poker and drinking Jack and Cokes and Hennessy.
Trying to stay up for 24 hours?
We didn't want to go. We didn't. Everyone went to bed at the
Everybody
bachelor
went to
party.
Bed. Like, what are you doing?
We walked around Atlantic City when it was still like Atlantic City, not like it is now, and fucking just were like, fuck it. We
Like,
were
don't
playing
y'all,
poker
like-
and drinking
like,
and
what go hang somebody? Like, what are you doing? We were like, fuck it, let's just hang. Yeah, that was weird. Like, what you fucking mean going to bed, going to sleep? Stay the fuck up. Fuck it.
and then I've seen fucking this guy over here. Fucking how many? He walks out. Just he likes to walk around naked in front of people. He's all about it.
I do.
Dry humping people.
Fucking
Watching somebody finger another girl in the backseat of
No.
the car.
Oh,
Whatever. Did I?
Yeah, you
They-
did.
Oh my god.
I do remember. Yeah, every time we like stay overnight and get a room, I always walk out fully naked. Like I'll come out of the shower and I'll just walk out of the room fully naked. I want to see what other people would do. So I do it all the time. I do it with wrestlers. I do it with friends. I do it whatever. If we're sharing a room together, the next morning I'm walking out completely naked just to see what you do. So I do stuck. So I do the stuff. So I take the shower and I walk out completely naked. I just stand there. He's just like, "What the fuck? You just fucking throw bottles at me?"
Alvin, are you like this is a Desh's question. Would you give me your feelings if I show you something with Dominic in it?
No.
All right,
You go. You can.
blow me up.
Who's Dominic?
Blow me up.
My ex's son.
Blow me up. We can hit this shit. Yeah.
Oh, I remember this. We brought him backstage. Oh, he chops the shit out of me, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, he does. Oh! Yo, that mark was on my back for a good month and a half.
That's how you chop a motherfucker. There's another one in here too somewhere. That's how you chop a motherfucker.
Between you and Jeff, I got killed with chops, man. And Jeff's got them big ass hands too.
I'll chop the fuck out of somebody. I don't think I would chop Stockade because he's ass fucking covering up all the time.
What are you talking about?
Have I ever chopped you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gave me those fucking back chops because you're a dick.
I'm not a dick. Louis a dick. You know what?
That's why I
hit you in the
shining.
head with a fucking garbage can like 19 times.
That's why
Or
I
a chair,
shining.
rather.
I shining wizard you in the side of the head.
Louis.
Damn.
How many?
No,
Louis?
hold on. Mega's the biggest
Louis,
dick out of
fuck me
everyone.
up. No, I'm not.
I like Boogaloo's name.
Shitstar. Mega's the biggest. Mega's the biggest. Yo, let me. So I'm wrestling Mega and Nana, and this motherfucker. This.
Worse.
No, don't even go there.
So
Because
Mega
you
goes.
KO'd
Mega
the
goes.
fuck out of me, that shining
I
wizard.
goes. He goes. I got a great spot. I go. What's that? He goes. I want you to spear me off the apron. I'm like, how? He goes, suicide dive, and I'll take the bump. He goes, I got you. This motherfucker landed on his feet, and I ate nothing but shit. Just fucking wham! Mega goes, oh, I'm okay, and I just right on the fucking concrete.
guy gave me a fucking shining wizard. All I caught was steel toe boot. I'm like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker back. Green fuck. So you're welcome. Fucking receive.
Yeah.
I learned from Louis.
Yeah, I never got to work Louis. It's a travesty. I got
You
to
never
work
worked Louis?
Louis left.
Really?
You know, he left. I got fucking Los Lunatics 2.0.
He got Mega on my retirement from NYWC.
Yeah,
Really?
They,
You gotta work Louis.
LowRyda dropped the belts to me and Scyther, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm out."
Yeah. I said, if I got a job to these motherfuckers, I'm done.
And then Louis came back. I got excited. He had the singles run, and then he got to do a Type A death match, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm done."
No,
Yeah, I remember that.
No, it was I was done after it was a match I had with Benny Martinez, and it was a backslide, and when I did he did a backslide on me. I felt something pop. I thought it was my neck, so that I was out because of that, and I was out for a while because I thought it was my neck, and it turned out it was my shoulder, but it ran all the way up my neck.
From a backslide?
Yeah, from a backslide.
Damn.
Oh, these young
Yeah,
boys.
blow me. I got a good photo. This is when Mega and Stockade decided to beat me up in Delaware.
God damn, dude, we were fat.
Oh God, get it
Oh
away!
my God.
You can see it.
Oh,
God
That's
damn,
fair.
Stockade.
Christ, dude, I'm big, but fuck.
Yeah,
Don't ever show that picture again.
that was the Hall of Fame. I think. Mega, I think it was the Hall of Fame. I
Was it?
think that was that show, right?
Damn, dude.
Which Hall of Fame? Which Hall of
I think
Fame?
so.
Because you've been
The
like
RCP, the Right Coast Pro Hall of Fame.
Right goes pro.
Well,
Oh boy.
So, Mega, are you the first black inductee in NYWC's?
Oh shit.
well, he was the first
Yes.
black
Yeah.
NYWC wrestler, so he should be.
You was only black and WC champion, right?
Are you the first black
That was another one,
inductee
right?
in ECWA
so.
Hall of Fame?
Hold on.
Or
Yo,
Scoot
Alvin.
Andrews?
Nah, that was probably Scoot Andrews, Black Naked.
Original.
Oh, there it is. There it is. He's the one that stole it all those years
Look at
ago.
this fucking mark.
That's the original belt. There it is.
No, this is just the one.
Right.
This is
No,
stolen.
no. It's not the one that. It's not the one that was stolen.
This is the one I was
Listen.
stolen.
No. What happened to what that was stolen?
Jeff went to a what was Creator Pro before Creator?
It was
Wrestle Pro.
no,
Before
it was Wrestle Pro.
Syndicate.
Before.
It was the Syndicate.
Pro
I was
Syndicate.
there that night. I was sitting in the ring.
Jeff he went to the show and had
He left it
his
in the
gear
truck.
with him and had the bag in his
The belt.
had the belt in his gear bag.
I was there that show because I was.
And then
I
I'm
was a
like,
student.
well,
I was
how
doing
did
the
he
ring.
know? How did he know that the belt was in? Like, who would just randomly break into somebody's truck and get a bag. I'm like, you had to be showing off to somebody.
Allegedly.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? That belt popped up on eBay.
It did?
Yep.
Get out of here.
Swear to God, I sent it to Crusher. I was trying to win it, and the guy took the auction down. This was after I got told to leave. I was going to win it and then fucking throw it in the garbage can.
Oh,
That would have been fucking tremendous. All right, listen, guys.
Yeah, let's go before we.
An
So next time on
already an hour and 45.
Nights of the Gimmick Table, we'll have Alvin Alvarez.
Wait, before
next week.
we go, Alvin, what you got coming up?
You know what? I got not much. I got a lot of DJ gigs. I'm also a DJ, so I got a lot of DJ gigs coming up.
Oh,
So
shit.
that's good. Next couple weekends.
Yeah.
DJ
Yeah, so-
Absolute.
DJ Absolute Alvin, yeah. If you ever need a DJ, yeah, absolutely.
right,
So I
man.
got
I like
some of that, and my next gig is Victory Pro on July 16th. So,
Okay.
like I say, man, I'm picking my companies wisely.
Yeah,
I'm almost 40, so I'm not just out there wrestling every weekend anymore. You know. What I mean?
And if people want to reach out to you, man, how can they find you?
All right, I'm on Instagram at AJFOR letter U number 2 letter C AJ for you to see, and I'm on Facebook Alvin Alvarez. So absolutely.
And if they want to book you for a party, so you can spin the wheels of steel, right? Or you?
I do. Absolutely. You can message me on either Facebook, Instagram, and I'll get the message from there, or you can email, of course, my email, same AJ for you to see at gmail.com.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
All right.
And all right, ladies, if you're looking for any of that BDSM tied up fetish, hit Lothbrok up.
Me and Alvin are coming. Tries to blow me up.
I got you.
We have like 4 of those photos together. Yeah.
Stockade. Me and Alvin are coming for you.
Look at you, man. You actually had biceps, bro. Look at that.
Brown Brothers are coming for you. Brown Brothers are coming.
Look at those calves that fucking Mega had too.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
We coming for you, neighbor.
All right. Well, listen, let's pay these bills and
take it away, Stockade.
Yeah. Hold on.
He's precious daddy.
There we go.
Stockade sleeves.
Sleeves. If you like to tie women up in your basement and beat sleeves.
God.
Sleeves are a great quality products from arm sleeves, knee sleeves, headbands, tights, jogger socks, and even dirty boxers. If you or someone in your life is an athlete, then you definitely need to check out sleeves.com. Don't forget to use the promo code MWAPOD to get your discount.
All right.
And healthvape.com. Health Vape sells healthy vaping alternatives. All their products have no nicotine, no harmful or addictive chemicals, and they're vitamin infused. Make sure you pick yourself up some of their vape and pod products using our code MWAPOD, 10% discount. Make sure y'all also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at MWA World. Subscribe on all podcast platforms and YouTube, MWA Podcast Network. And if you aren't, watch us on Twitch, twitch.tv/MWA World. Subscribe, send us bits, help us grow. And make sure you guys go to storefrontier.com/MWA World and pick yourselves up some of our shirts from our shows. Look, Boogaloo's got the tank top there. He's not wearing it because it's
I'll throw it on my head like
it's a shirtless podcast.
Breast out, pants off kind of podcast today. So, but yeah, thank y'all all for tuning in.
Hold on.
Oh my God!
Tomorrow, check out Killing the Business.
Listen, don't nobody care about you or
with the Kingpin Angel and yours truly, the three-time Hall of Famer, where we will talk about Stephanie McMahon taking over for Vince McMahon, Triple H coming back to run NXT, and Stockade's favorite title, the AEW All Atlantic title. Stockade's favorite title. And Stockade, you are welcome to hop on.
Oh, I might, because I got to promote my shows that I don't work on. So, I'm not busy.
He's still hot. No,
I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to use this forever. I'm going to keep this going forever, dude. This is great. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's end this shit.
All right, listen, guys. Thank y'all all for tuning in. Make sure y'all check us out next week. We're going to have the American Gangsters, Kenny the Bounty Hunter, and Chili Willie. And make sure you guys check us out. Check out Kingpin Angel and King Mega tomorrow.
What?
And
wow.
check out Shooting the Shit Uncensored. I don't know what Dave Pierce is doing it this week, and the NXT Roundup. That's on Wednesday mornings. So make sure y'all check all those shows out. And we'll see y'all next week.
Alvin, thanks for coming on.
Thank
man.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you guys for having
Appreciate
me.
it.
Thank you for having me.
We'll
See
have
guys
you
soon.
back on again, man, when
Absolutely,
Stockade
bro.
isn't canceled.
There you go.
Later, brother.
Looking forward.